this is the place to be if you want to be on the cutting edge of what's going on in this industry. We had all different angles from agencies, teams, players, and it's just wonderful to hear these different aspects in one location.
What's happening in the media, I think pop culture is starting to recognize what's going on in this little corner of the universe.
Every deal that gets done because it solves a business problem for the brand.
So there's a lot of sports conferences, there's a lot of esports conferences, but I think this is an important one in that it attracts a lot of the leaders in the industry.
You have the longevity, but you also have the growth. That's a great place to be when it comes to, it keeps looking more and more like a sport and less like the product lifestyle of the game.
It's worth mentioning, right, that there's a number of strategies that people are taking, not just franchised esports leagues, right, like for example with Fortnite.
All of us who are involved in it, I think, have a responsibility to continue to advocate for it and to be together as often as we can be to talk about its prospects and the trends that we've identified together and the potential that we see in all of it. So any chance to come together with the industry is always helpful.
The Pac-Man challenge going on. The winner wins the Pac-Man machine.
There have been a lot of questions that I've been thinking of answered.
You look at the mobile numbers and literally it is all YouTube. It's like 99% of streamed is YouTube. So it is pretty important to understand that channels have their own communities and that ESPN is different from Twitch, which is different from YouTube, which is different from whatever other channels will ultimately build up over the coming years.
Having been involved in mobile for over 7 years now, any opportunity I can get to really talk to other movers and shakers in the space, and especially here at Esports Rising, is a pretty great opportunity for me as well as our company.
The Riot Games Tour buses roll out at 9.
To have this access at such a high level with some really C-suite players is something that you can't find anywhere else in the industry.